Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Fallout 2020. It seems like we're being sneaky, but honestly, this is just how we fast traveled here. Yeah, we're here at Ten Pines Bluff, one of our settlements. There's no need to sneak up. We're the king here. We own this place. We're the boss. So we have our raiders taking over this little farmstead. These poor little farmers. We help them out rescuing something from someone or help killing some other raiders. Basically, what we're doing is we're taking out the rival gangs uh, who are harassing these farmers, and we're like, yeah, we'll give us protection. We're taking the protection money, and we're like, all right, we'll let a few of our guys crash here. They'll help with the crops, and we'll make sure none of the other raiders bother you, and you'll live. You know, maybe not the best life having all these violent people on your farm, but they're here to protect you and the crops. They're not here to hurt you. So that's our whole yeah, it's a protection racket. It's a typical gangster storyline here. Pretty much the same story I did in the Ghost Chef voice character, but there's not much character, but it's the same thing. Now that guy, he dressed everyone like the old style gangsters with the suits and the fedoras and all that, with the Tommy guns, and that's how that stuff goes. But anyway, here we're just doing like raiders. So, and there's not much, there's not much storyline here. Oh, look at this guy, he's crashed on the mattress. So yeah, I added this scrap anything type of mod, and wow, okay, that's just all one unit. I kind of just wanted to scrap some of those walls there, but we'll let that guy sleep, I guess. I don't know. Oh, that was a little weird. Yeah, so we can get rid of some of the clutter you're not supposed to get rid of. Because it was really bugging me. Well, no, we had to do it for the Covenant, that weird cult-like place. They had these turrets that you got to get rid of them, or like they'll fight your turrets. It was really weird. I think it happened once, and I wasn't filming it when I was getting rid of them. I wish I filmed that. That was actually pretty funny. Anyway, not much going on here at the farm, actually. So we're going to head over to Outpost, whatever, Z. Outpost Z. Yeah, we'll just call it Outpost Z. All right, we don't need to fast travel here. It's right on the other side of this highway overpass thingy, which is where we started our game. We started up in this area, and that was our first settlement that we found. Was the Outpost. So it's not the best settlement, as you'll see. But let's see how things are going. I've installed this mod. It's called Sim Settlements, which you just put a plot down. You can tell whether it's a residential, commercial, or farming, or there's some other plots too. And basically the settlers do all the work, and they will build a house there, and after a certain amount of time they'll upgrade their houses. So it'll be 1 story, then it'll go to 2 story, and well, it seems like the folks at the outpost are under attack from a rival gang of raiders. This is what I'm talking about, folks. Everyone's trying to kill all these settlers, so we're the only ones out here that are protecting them. We hooked up all these turrets here. We threw up some walls or whatever. That's one of the guard posts that they built, actually. The settlers built that. So that's pretty cool. This thing I built. So that's kind of sketchy looking. So I just needed to get up there to put some turrets, because we're at the bottom of this hill. And as you see, man, there's a lot of holes in the defenses here. We got raiders right here in our neighborhood. So let's take all their stuff, and we'll just use the clothes for the rest of our raiders. This is a good thing about dressing up your settlers like raiders. There's always a fresh supply of new clothes to give them. With those triggermen, I had to kill only triggermen to get all the suits and stuff. So at the Ghost Chef, it was just a little, it wasn't that hard, but there's a lot of triggermen, but it wasn't quite as easy as the raiders. I mean, raiders are everywhere. All right. You do find the suits in regular suitcases and stuff too, All right, so see what I mean? These settlements, the slopes here were so weird. I had to build all these giant stairs and stuff just to get up here. I'm not really that happy with this settlement. Although, I got a little fondness for it because it was the first one in this game. I like the windmill, but I don't know. Let's see how this settler's doing. All right. See, this one is dressed with the fedora. No, it doesn't have the suit. We don't usually put on the short sleeve version, but she's got the hat. So I don't know. Maybe I'll keep that on here. Anyway, yeah, we like to dress everyone up like Raider. So this is a new settler since the last time we were here. So I'm playing on Xbox. One thing, I like playing on PC. I had so many issues with PC. I just need to take a break from troubleshooting more than freaking playing games. But so Xbox, there's a little troubleshooting, at least with Fallout. But you know, for most games, you just play it. They don't have mods. They all work. But you know, when your Windows computer just goes to the blue screen, forget it. Anyway, no much for that rant. Well, anyway, look at this. This looks really good, actually. Those goggles look great on you. All right, we just totally changed our looks so easily. Anyway, long story short, on the PC, there's a mod where it gives each settler a different name. So I really like that. That's the one thing I feel like is missing from this playthrough. But other than that, you got a lot of stuff going on. And I'm using these sim settlements, and we've actually installed some new blueprints and stuff. So there should be new types of houses and all sorts of cool stuff. Look at this guy. This guy's a straight up vagabond. Oh, it's a lady. I can't even see in the dark. I just see this big bulky backpack and literal rags on her. So let's see what we can do here. We gotta make them look like cool raiders. Remember when we did back at the drive-in a few episodes ago? I had some nice looking raiders. You know, I like it to use Mad Max as my template. So you know, you got people with the road goggles, the weird stuff, these welding goggles. You know, our sack over their head. But you want them all to look a little different combo of everything. You don't want to have like 3 sack guys all at the same outpost. So we'll see. We can mix it up a little. So we got the goofy glasses on the other lady, and you know, no one has to look that weird or anything. But it's just the overall mix. You want it to look like, you know, a motley looking crew. All right, well, we got the helmet on her. Let's see. Yeah, see, she's looking pretty motley. I can't see her head. Yeah, I got the helmet. All right, that's good enough. I mean, I don't care that much. This is not a settlement I'm hanging out in too often anymore. All right, so that looks cool. I don't know why they're sleeping or why that... I can't get rid of that lantern. It's like right in the middle of the settlement, just hanging there in the air. You can't get rid of it. You can't click on it. It's just there. There probably was a table there I got rid of that would make that, or a barrel or something. It just won't go. Anyway. So. Yeah. Now there's also raiders down here. There might be, those raiders respawn down there. So there's like a raider outpost. I wish that was part of this settlement. That would make this settlement a lot better if it extended down to where those raiders are, but what are you gonna do? All right. So I think maybe it's time. Let's see what we got here. We got a new thing here. With this city planner's desk, right? We can put this down, and then we can put one of the settlers in charge. And I downloaded some specific building plans for the outpost. So there's actually 3 or 4 of them, different modders, like recorded their plan. So it's not just one building or one plot. It's restoring the Commonwealth on your own. It's tough. So yeah, we have, look at this. We have all these city plans that we can, now they're going to have to tear this down. Look at this. We got 5 different ones. So I don't even know what they're going to look like. So, I might have to try them all out and pick one off camera or something. I don't even know. But so, like I said, I'm not that happy with this thing. So we're going to use this as our first test to do the whole city plan. And it's just going to build a whole city. Okay, we don't have a leader. So we need to assign a city leader here. So let's do this. All right, let me assign. I wish I could just build it myself, but with the program. All right, Codsworth. I just want to select one of these settlers to do it, right? Explanation. There's no other choice. All right, well, can we pick a leader with traits? This is kind of cool. this can give your each settlement like a different flavor. I don't know what freaking Codsworth would be. Not charismatic. It's like perks for your settlement. This is really cool. This is one of the best mods of all time. I mean, let's be honest. Everyone says this. This is what the Fallout system should have been like. I mean, there should have been a way for your settlers to just build it. Each one should have been able to give them a personality or something like this. There's a lot of stuff they could have done. The whole thing was kind of like a prototype. That's fine. They did make a few changes that made it better. Adding the assets from the DLCs definitely made some stuff better, which is what we've done recently with this playthrough. And I've been enjoying a lot more. That's why I'm building more stuff now, actually. Like, that's the key. At first, I was building sim settlements and just let it do its own thing. Now I've been building all these, like, outposts and guard stuff and stuff like that. Because I have the railings and stuff now and the scaffolding, and that's all from the DLC, so... This stuff's great, though. You see, you have taxes and stuff, so I'm not getting even into all that type of stuff. Most of these are limiting and not good perks, but it just gives you more immersion in your plot, you know what I mean? Like taking longer to upgrade. It just makes your playthrough feel more natural if you do that sometimes, you know? We have industrial plots. Oh, so the other thing is, so basically I did a little research. The way that this mod is, there's sim settlements, then there's like sim settlements, Rise of the Commonwealth, and sim settlements, the Industrial Revolution. And I've got the 3-in-1 pack with all three of them. So I never really knew exactly what those other two things were. Well, it turns out I've been using them all along because you know how we have the industrial plot in at the Red Rocket and also at the drive-in. And at first it was like a pile of junk, and then there was like a car in it, like a garage with a car. So that is the Industrial Revolution. Like it added those types of plots, and there's a lot of other stuff behind the scenes that it does too. And as for the other one, it added this, like the ability to make someone a leader and build the settlement itself. So that was the Rise of the Commonwealth. I thought there was going to be a quest involved that I would trigger, but there really isn't. But it definitely gives you a lot more versatility with this mod and the way you use the settlements in general. So there's so many options in here that I haven't looked into. So let's see if we can use the tool and somehow just assign the settlement, you know, not use a follower, because in this game I'm not using followers, so I'm not gonna go find Kate and all the other followers at all, so they're not going to be available for other settlements. So I could use Codsworth here. Like, he's not doing anything, he's just literally just hanging out at Sanctuary. So I could use him for this. He's a robot. It vaguely makes sense from an immersion standpoint, but you know, if I could use him for everyone I do, that's fine. But if I have to use different ones for each one, okay, here, city leaders. Let's see if we can change that. We can't even change it though. There's no option. So yeah, I don't know. I'm a little. All right, so now we're seeing if we can just, you know, point at them and lead. So it does say to pick a leader. You can pick a leader, but it doesn't work. So it just says try one of your companions. So I guess what it is it must be something just in the way that they code this, you know, that they have to use a follower as that person, you know, just from in the behind the scenes type of stuff. Probably, because I think otherwise they would make it so you could use a settler, because that does seem to make a little more sense. Maybe promote one of these guys into the settler. So here our little messages are a little lagging a little behind our gameplay here. So yeah, so that's unfortunate, but I mean it's fine for this one. I'll just end up using Codsworth, I guess. But at this point, I'm still trying to figure it out. Look at that. I got the regular gas mask on her. You see what I mean? Like, she just looks different from the lady with the goggles and the other ones. All right. Okay. Well, so I'm trying to assign her the city planner's desk. You know, if you point to, like, crops, you know, you can get your settler to work on the crops. Or if you point to the guard post, they'll work as the guard post. So I was just here trying, like, maybe they had to be a certain type of, I don't know. I didn't know what, I honestly just, I've never used this part of the mod, so I wasn't sure what's going on. All right, so let's go see what Codsworth is doing. And we're taking a tour of our settlements in this episode anyway. This was not intended to just be there, so kind of wanted to come here anyway. What the heck is wrong with that guy? I don't even want to know. This place is depressing. We did not do a good job with this settlement. I just threw a few plots down. They're not in a good order. We got a shop over there. We got a park over here. We got another shop over here. Pile of junk. You know, I figured, all right, you know, in Sanctuary, sorry if I was talking too quiet. I was just moving away from the mic there a little bit. You know, in Sanctuary, you have these already existing houses, and some you can scrap that are total ruin. And then you have this nice flat plot. So I'm like, this is perfect. Because everywhere else, you're like fighting against the stupid terrain to like put just a one square plot down. So I'm like, this is great. We have a nice big plot. I'll put a store and a house next to it. The shopkeeper can live next. Well, it didn't turn out to look very good. So I don't know. What are you going to do?
Bother you if you don't bother me.
Yeah, well, guess what? I'm in charge here, lady. Who the heck are you? What are you even doing here? Oh, these people are horrible. Freaking. That's not even Sturgis. Sturgis has Mama Murphy smacking on the thing. What the heck is going on here? Marcy. Where's Sturgis? This place is a disaster. I've never seen Mama Murphy banging on there like she was Sturgis. Someone needs to get her some temps, and she needs to sit the heck down.
Myself. We were looking for some place to make a new life,
all right.
So here we are.
All right.
This looks like a decent enough place. So,
it's okay.
You know,
I got other places.
For giving us the chance.
All right.
I'm ready to help with whatever you need.
You want to go up
Just
the
say
road
the
to the rocket? It's a little. They're a little cooler up there.
Well,
I don't know. These
to
are
be
nerds.
honest, we're a bit short of food. Anything you could do would be appreciated.
All right. Well, you can stay here with the freaking whiners then. All right. Well, this is the problem with settlements, man. I hate the freaking food that you have to make. This is also what I was saying. I'll Fallout freaking 76, which I kind of want to play. They added NPCs and quests and all that. But the food, they're always nagging you about the food. You gotta eat the food. You gotta make the food. You're hungry. You're thirsty. These people, oh, there's not enough food. They're always complaining. And you know what happens? You can link all the settlements, right? So you have one that's a farm, and it makes enough.
To think of the progress I could have made without them around.
This guy's complaining about super mutants. Who the heck cares? That light is not that complicated. All right, anyway. So you can link the settlements. So you have 2 or 3 farms, and they provide all the food that should cover the amount of people you have at all 20 settlements or whatever. Well, you know, there's little icons at the top. It'll say food. It'll be in the green or whatever color you have your Pip-Boy. It'll look fine. But they'll still complain. The dialogue still triggers, and they're still like, I'm just so hungry all the time. Unless their particular settlement has enough crops. So screw that. We don't really care about that lady. And you know what? Screw Sanctuary. This build is not good. This is... We're separating the wheat from the chaff in this episode. We don't like the outpost. We don't like Sanctuary. I'm not going to tear this one down, but I don't know that I'm going to put too much effort into fixing this place up. It's so big and spread out. And I just don't care. All right, look at this. We can do... Oh, this is the move anywhere or place anywhere mod. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I added a ton of building mods to this game, so things should start looking a lot cooler in most of our settlements, but maybe not here. We're going to get some new ones, too. So, as you see, every one we make is like a little better than the last one. So, I think I really like the way Covenant looks, so the next one's probably going to look even cooler. I'm really enjoying this playthrough. I think I have a good mix now of the fighting and building and a little bit of quests. A few quests we've had in here this week or last week, so it's been good. What the heck are you doing in here, lady? This place is too weird. I'm out of here. All right, I got to get out of here. All right, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on Fallout 2020.